Wow. I've got some really crazy news. Actually, some really crazy to the point where a week and a bit ago, I actually almost died. And it's quite serious as well. Like, a lot of the videos that I make are kind of having fun and kind of enjoying life. And that's a really big part of it. But sometimes things happen that are really serious. And this is one of them. And by me showing you this, I'm hoping that it inspires you, that it helps you, that it will take you where you need to go. So again, I almost died a week and a bit ago. I'm going to show you how, and I'm going to like reveal everything of what actually happened. So come for a walk with me, and let's go and do it. I'm kind of nervous just like even sharing this stuff. So yeah, before I actually show you this, yeah, I just want to say that like I'm okay. And before I made this video, I made sure that I shared it with my friends and family and those closest to me, because the worst thing that could ever happen is like learning about something as on such epic proportions as what this is via Facebook, if you're friends and family. So let's do it. So this is my drift car. As many of you know, you would have seen it. You would have seen it around, and it's not in the best shape now. The good news is the engine is completely okay, but it's not overall. And let me show you. So I was on a racetrack, a friend of mine's racetrack on the Central Coast a week and a bit ago, and I misjudged a corner and slid in a way that was uncontrolled, because drifting is about sliding, and I hit a tree. I hit a tree at 120 kilometers an hour, which is about 90 miles an hour, and just flip around for me and have a look at the line of the car. Like, the whole car is bent in, and like you can actually see the steering wheel is pointing like in the direction of behind the car, and it's very serious. You can still tell, like, it's taken me about a week and a half to kind of make this video, because like there's $80,000 here. First and foremost, this is an $80,000 car. I've spent a lot of time, money, and energy in building it. But that's not even the important part. The important part is, like, I'm here and I can walk. Like, I have a bruise on my leg from where the tree hit, and I had some glass in my eye, but I'm alive. And just a big shout out to Tully and SDR Motorsport. If there's side intrusion bars, which you can see over the other side, these metal bars, there's one down here. If that wasn't there, wow, this is getting real deep. If that wasn't there, there's a high probability that I wouldn't have legs right now, or that I would be in a very bad position walking. And that's kind of the important point of this video is in investing in the important things, investing in insurance, in your business, in life, in different ways that keeps you safe. Because right now, like, I'm gonna send Tully a present because he saved my legs. Like, look at that. If you look down from this angle, the car line is here. That's where the car line used to be. And it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. So talking about like insurance, and like there's many different ways with drift cars and race cars that you can put in cages. One way is it's really cheap. It's about $500 is you get what's called a half cage, which just kind of goes behind the seat and they bolt in. They're relatively easy and cheap to do. Now this cage here cost about $3,500, maybe $4,000. And am I glad that I went with the more expensive option, the more structural option, because like I can walk, I'm walking. And like I see so many people do that in their business all around the world, whether it be online, offline. They go and hire a coach or someone to work with that isn't very good or doesn't really have a proven track record. And what I really, like the last point that I really want to take home in this is, and you can tell, like I'm still a little bit shaken up. It's taken me a week and a half to be able to actually come and talk about this. And it actually took me about 3 days to be able to walk through the garage because it upset me so much to see this. Like this is a real piece of my life, a thing that I love very, very much. And it's about taking responsibility. Like it would be very easy for me, and a lot of people know this car, a lot of my friends in the drifting space in Sydney and Australia know this car as the only left-hand drive 240SX S14 with an RB26 in Australia. And it'd be very easy for me to say, oh yeah, I didn't like it anymore, and I just kind of decided to sell it, and I put the engine in a different car and kind of shy away from this. But does that really serve me? Does that really serve you? Does that really serve anybody? It doesn't. Taking responsibility for my actions, taking responsibility for what actually happened is what's going to serve me on the highest level. It's what's going to serve you, it's what's going to serve everyone that sees this video. So that's one of the things that I've been going through the last week. That's kind of where I've been at. I haven't been very active or social, which you probably understand why. And I'm going to be sharing something in just a few moments. So the next really important thing to think about is getting back on your horse. Like we all have problems and issues in our life, in our business that we go through. And like talking about taking responsibility, it's really important not to shy away from them. So like a couple of days, I let myself mourn, like, and I try to laugh at it now thinking about it, but it was really, really sad for me. Like I cried when this happened. I cried the next day because of the amount of time that I've spent, the amount of money that I've spent, everything that's been invested in it. But like what makes me get through it is to really understand that I'm okay and this can be replaced. And talking about getting back on your horse, like a couple of days after, one way that I challenged myself to get over the feelings, to get over the sadness, is to actually go skydiving. So a few days after this actually happened, I went and we skydived the beach in Wollongong, and it was really awesome. It totally got me out of my head. It totally changed my patterns. It totally showed me that like I'm okay. By almost like feeling like I was gonna lose my life again by falling out of a plane, it showed me that like everything is okay. Life is good. You're happy, healthy, you're able to walk just fine. So that's kind of it for this video. What I want you to really understand though is to take action, to make sure that you don't fall off the horse and stay off the horse. You gotta stay on the horse. You gotta keep getting back on it. So there's gonna be another couple of videos in this series over the next few days that I want you to really watch, and I want you to really comment and share. And if you get real value out of this, or you feel someone can get a lot of value out of this video, please tag them in it, please share, please like, please comment. I really appreciate this message as much as possible. And the last thing I'm going to say, I've said it like twice already, is Tully, thank you so much. Like I really appreciate you, and if anyone's looking for a roll cage, make sure you go see Tully. So that's it. We're going to have another couple of videos in the next few days, and be sure to comment on them, share them, like them, and I'll see you in there.